Right, so I'm going to make some blackberry and apple jam on the rocket stove, and there are lots of reasons for doing it on the rocket stove. The main reason is the cost of energy, because this pan is going to be bubbling and cooking for about an hour, so I don't really want to be doing that on the cooker because it'll cost a fortune. So there's your rocket stove there. I've already got some paper inside and a bit of birch bark, and then we've got some scavenged wood cut up ready to go in the stove. We've got a kilo of apples from the front garden, some lemon juice, and a bag of blackberries. There's roughly 3/4 of a pound there that I found in the fridge at the freezer earlier on. And then I'm going to mix 350 millilitres of water to a kilo of apples and 250 grams of sugar. So I'll be doing this. It'd be quite a rough video, this, because it's just me with my phone. So if some of the angles look a bit strange, you know why. Right, so let's get on with it. Right, okay, so peeled our apples, and put the apple flesh in there with the blackberries, and it looks like it's going to start to rain, but that doesn't matter because the rocket stove will be covered with the pan, so we can just carry on cooking. And then we've got our 3/4 of a pint of water there to go in, and then we're going to put the sugar and lemon juice in later. Right, so we've got the stove going, and that's what it looks like inside. It's nowhere near boiling. The stove's only been going for a minute, and as I said, it's just started raining. I think it might chuck it down, so we're going to get the fire stoked up so we can leave it for a bit then. Like I say, it won't go out, so let's get on with that. Right, so it's still raining, but the jam's doing alright. Not quite at a boil yet, but the blackberries and the apple are starting to break down a little bit, so we're just going to continue. And the rain's not very bad, but I might nip in and, well, I might stock the stove up first with wood and then run in and put a coat on, because the clouds are looking a bit ominous. But yeah, it's doing alright, this. Right, so this has just started bubbling, so I'm going to put the sugar in and just give it a quick stir. And it's smelling really lovely, this. So this is blackberries from about 1/4 of a mile away, and the apples are from the front garden, from a tree that I bought from Lidl about 10 years ago. So I'm just going to stop the fire up, and we're going to leave this to do its thing. And here we are. So we've got 4 jars of apple and blackberry jam. It took just over an hour to make. Well, a little bit longer actually, pissed it down. And I didn't show me siphoning the jam into the jars because it was a messy affair, and it's quite hard to do if you're holding the camera with one hand. So yeah, rocket stove's gone out. You can see that's where we made it, in that pan, using that stove. 4 jars, approximate cost around about 8p a jar or something, because the fuel didn't cost anything at all, because I cooked it on the rocket stove and I used bits of old timber that I'd found in alleyways. The fruit was from fruit that I'd foraged and from the front garden. The only cost really was a little bit of sugar in each jar, and there's still the best part of a kilo bag of sugar left. So there you go, 4 jars of apple and blackberry jam. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.